Welcome to Chimatis Calculus Clinic CQ. From a request or demand from some of my followers, I just want us to look at this very topic, arithmetic progression, AP. Arithmetic progression, AP. What is arithmetic progression? Arithmetic progression is a type of progression or sequence in which the difference between any of its two consecutive terms is the same throughout. A type of sequence in which the difference between any of its two consecutive terms is the same throughout. Good. It is also called a linear sequence. What? A linear sequence. A linear sequence. It is also called what? A linear sequence. Now, what is sequence? Sequence simply means an orderly arrangement of numbers or quantities according to a well-defined rule. An orderly arrangement of numbers or quantities according to a well-defined rule is called what? Sequence. So we have two types of sequence generally. We have a linear sequence, or you call it arithmetic progression. And we have exponential sequence, or you call it geometric progression. Now, for example, we have this 5, 8, 11, 14, dash, dash, dash. Please, I want you to note something. This dash, dash must not be more than 3. If it is more than 3 or less than 3, it is another thing that you are saying. Oh, it must be 3. Dash, dash, dash. Now, look at this now. This is a linear sequence or arithmetic progression. Why? If you do this now, difference between these two numbers, because the definition says the difference between any of its two consecutive numbers is the same throughout. I'm picking these two numbers now, 5 and 8. So 8 minus 5 is equals to what? 3. Now let me pick 8 and 11. 8, 11. 11 minus 8 is also what? 3. Let me pick 11 and 14. 14 minus 11, also what? 3. You can see that the difference here is 3, the difference here is 3, the difference here is 3. So they said the difference is the same throughout. Such sequence is called what? A linear sequence or arithmetic progression. Very good. Very good. Now, this difference, this 3 now, this 3 here is called what? Is called common difference. Common what? Difference. Common difference. Is called common difference, denoted by small letter d. Denoted by small letter what? D. Why is it called common difference? Because the difference is the same. The difference is common. That is why they attached the adjective common. Did you get it now? So, when you are given a sequence, if you are given a linear sequence and have to find the common difference, just subtract the first term from the second term. This is called the first term. This is the second term. This is the third term. This is the fourth term. Fifth term. This. Please, I want to tell you something. Notice I said arrangement of numbers or quantities. This can represent anything. It can represent ages, height. For instance, now, this position now, first position, first stand is for those that are 5 years. Second stand for those that are 8 years. Third stand, 11 years. Fourth stand, that is fourth position, 14 years. Just stand like that according to their ages. Did you get it now? Now, the first thing here, the first element here is called what? First term. 5 here is the first term. First term denoted by small letter what? A. Very important. These two parameters, A and D, are very what? Important. First term, common difference. Those two terms, those two parameters, A and D, are very important. Good. It's not about cramming formula. It's about knowing the parameters that make up the formula. Very good. So now, let's go to number one thing to be known here. It's not even the number one thing. The number one thing to be known here is ability to know your first term and the common difference. The first term is always the first element. Now, the common difference is subtraction of first from the second, second from the third. It depends the number of terms in the what? Sequence. So let's consider the next subtopic of this, nth term of AP. Nth term of what? AP. Nth term of AP. Now, the nth term of any AP is given by T subscript N, T subscript N, T subscript N, subscript N, or T base N equals to A plus N minus 1D. Very good. So this is the formula for finding nth term of an AP. What do I mean by nth term? The position. For instance, here we know the first position, second, third, fourth. Now, what of the fifth? What of the fifth position here? What of the sixth position? The seventh position. Did you get that? Is the meaning of nth term. Nth term. Did you get it now? So now, what is A? We know A as what? First term. And D is what? Common difference. N is what? Term required, or term to be found. Good. Now let me do something now. Here, first term. The first term is denoted by T1, which is A, and this is 5. I want to prove this formula. Now, T2 second term, this stands for first term, second term. This is what? A plus D. Now, look at it. What is my A here? My A is 5. Yes, my A is 5. That is the first term. And what is my D? My D is 3. So 5 plus 3 will give me 8, which is the second term. Look at it. My A is what? 5. What is my D? My D is 3, and that will give me 8. Look at the 8 here. Now, T3 now. T3 is what? A plus D plus another D, which is what? Plus another D, which is A plus 2D. And what is A here? 5. Now, plus 2 times 3 will give me what? 6. 5 plus 6 is what? 11. Have you seen it? So if I have T4, T4 is A plus what? 3D. Did you get it? What is T5? T5 is A plus 4D. Did you observe anything here? Now that the coefficient of D is 1 less than the term required. The coefficient of D here is also 1 less than the term required. I just want to give you the shortcut that in case if you do not remember this formula, you can use this. So when you have to find fifth term, just do A plus 4D. Seventh term, A plus 6D. See, T7 will be what? A plus 6D. See, 6 now, 1 less than the term required. If you have to find 100th term, it will be what? A plus 99D. Look at it. If you have T 100, it will be what? A plus 99D. The next thing is to know your what? Your A, which is always the first element, and what? D, the common what? Difference. It is very simple. Please, just one. If you have to find n term, fifth term, sixth term, seventh term, 100 term, 1000 term. So the formula is what? A plus 1 less than the term times the coefficient. So just note this and this. If you forget this, you will not forget this. If you have to find 10th term, 10th term is T10, it is A plus 9D. If you have to find 15th term, it will be what? A plus 14D. Very simple. Good. Example now. Find the 9th term of the sequence 3, 7, 11, 15, dash dash dash. 3, 7, 11, 15, dash dash dash. Yes. Now they ask us to find what? 9th term of the sequence. Now what are we going to do? Solution. Now here 9th term is what? T base 9 or T subscript 9, which is what? A plus 8D. A plus 8D. Now what is my A? My A is the first term here, which is 3. What is D? D is 7 minus 3. Let me show it here. D equals to 7 minus 3, which is 4. 7 minus 3 is 4. 11 minus 7, 4. 15 minus 11, 4. So it's correct. 8 into 4. Now 3 plus what? 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 4 is what? 32. So 3 plus 32 is what? 35. Final answer. Very good. The next thing here is sum of n terms. Sum of n terms of AP. Sum of n terms of AP. Sum of n terms of AP. It's always good to understand the topic. The topic is like a message. Sum of n terms of AP. What does that mean? It means that you are summing the terms. You are adding the terms. For instance, here now, the first term is 3. You want to add the terms. 3 plus 7 plus 11 plus 15. It depends how many terms you are asked to sum or you are asked to add. For instance, if you have to find some of the first 20 terms here now. So you add first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term. So did you get it now? So that is what you want to look at here. Sum of n terms, sum of number of terms. Did you get it? Good. Now, sum of n terms of AP is given by S subscript n equals to n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1, open and close bracket, D, now square bracket. Good. Now what is our A? Our A remains first term. D is what? Common difference. Now what is N? Term to be sum, term required. Good. Good. So this is the formula for finding sum of n terms of AP. Example. Example 2. Find the sum of the first. Find the sum of the first 20 terms of the sequence. Of the what? Sequence. Let me use the same sequence. Or let me use another one. No problem. Let me use 5, 8, 11, dash, dash, dash. Good. You have to find the sum of the first 20 terms. There is one thing with mathematics. Now, number one thing is being able to understand the question. Yes, you have to know what to do before you think of how to do it. The first thing here is that what am I to do? Because sometimes this is sum now. So we use formula for n term because you don't know what to do. But okay, what am I to do? Find sum of the first 20 terms of the sequence. Now okay, the first thing is, okay, what is the formula? Okay, the formula is what? The formula is, okay, solution. The formula is already here. S subscript n equals to what? N over 2 square bracket 2a plus open bracket n minus 1 close bracket d. Now, next thing is, what is my n? My n is 20. So I will write S20 equals to 20 divided by what? 2 square bracket. What is my a? My a is 5 plus n20 minus 1. What is my d? My d is 8 minus 5, which is 3. Now here is 10. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 19 times 3. Good. This is 10. Open bracket 10. 19 times 3 is 57. Good. Plus 57. 19 times 3 is 57. 3 times 9, 27. Write 7, carry 2. 1 times 3, 3 plus 2, 5. So here, 10 plus 57 is 67. 10 multiplied by 67 is what? 670. Very good. More. So this is how to find what? Sum of the n terms of AP. Good. Another thing is when the term, first and last term are given, and you are to find a sum of what? The n terms of the AP. Okay, let me put it. Also, sum of n terms of AP when the term first and the last term are given. S subscript n equals to n over 2 open bracket a plus l, where what? A is what? The first term. N means term required, the term to be found, and L is what? The last term. This is one thing with the maths. They will tell you this, they will give you another thing. Now, you use this formula when three things are known: the term, the first, and the last term. Let me give you an example from this. Example, find the sum of, that is example 3. Find the sum of the first 14 terms of the sequence of the AP whose first term and last term First and last terms are 28. 28 and 42 respectively. Have you seen it now? The sum of the first 14 terms, term is given. Now, first and last term are given. So, don't consider this formula. You consider this. The condition is when the first and the last term are given, also the term. So, you apply this formula. So, solution. Now, I want you to understand something here, because sometimes our problem is to understand the terms. They said respectively. Respectively means first term is 28, last term is what? 42. Now let's say it's 14 terms. Some of the first 14 terms, S14. What is N here? What is N here? This N is still 14 over what? 2. This is 28 plus 42. And this will give me what? 7. This one will give me what? This 70. 2 plus 8 is 10. This is 70. 7 times 70 is 490. Very good. Thank you so much.